WoW is short for World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft is one of Blizzard's most popular games, which debuted on November 23, 2004. There are 2 expansions in the game, and the 3rd expansion, called Cataclysm, is coming out in the summer 2010. WoW is so popular that the 2nd expansion, Burning Crusade, sold 2.4 million copies in just 24 hours.
I think it's a really fun game, and you just interact with all these players, and it's a blast. You get addicted to it.
It's basically a giant multiplayer game, you know. You got people who are, strict and uptight, like your parents on there. You got people who are just crazy and wacky. You probably have your friends on there if they want to play. It's basically like a giant mosh pit of life that isn't really real. You just make friends with people and they don't know who you are, so.
Some kid found a book on World of Warcraft. He almost started crying and wet his pants. I mean, that's what I thought he was going to do. He didn't, but he was so excited. Ridiculous. Students here, students at college, they all love this ridiculous game. Me, I play Farmville. That's it. Period.
Main thing I like about WoW is the PvP.
It's an amazing game. I've played many other games, but nothing even gets close to how good WoW is.
I like how I can just kind of escape the real world. I mean, in the real world, I'm just this guy, but on there, I can be anything I want to be.
I first got started playing WoW because my boyfriend played and he introduced me to it, and some of his friends played, but then I think I stuck with it because it was a game where there was always something else to accomplish, that I would meet one goal and then I would automatically be set to go on to the next one. Also, I was able to meet some people through my guild that I became friendly with, so I also had a social aspect, but I think it was mostly just I felt good every time I got a new quest or I made a new level or something like that. When I was playing every day, I guess the minimum would be about 3 hours, but on the weekends it would pretty much be most of the day.
With so many people playing, there is bound to be an addiction.
I would say I am addicted to WoW.
It just took so much time out of my life, and I was starting to fail in my grades. I was excluded. I always ate in my room. I kept away from my family. I just didn't like that after a while. I didn't notice it at first, but then when I did, I just decided to get rid of the game.
My son spent hours on the computer every night, spending hours when he should have been working at his subjects that he was taking in college. Oh, not only did he spend every night playing into the wee hours of the morning, then he met a girl online who also played World of Warcraft, WoW, and moved across the country to California and is now living in California.
How can all this gaming affect the way you think or act? We interviewed licensed psychologist Leslie Mockler.
If a person's addicted to computer games, it's really if it reaches a point where it's interrupting their daily life, harming their family and social relationships, it's maybe disrupting school or work life, and that's where you see the addiction. I have a couple of adolescents that actually come into my practice, and it seems like all they do in their spare time is play games. One of the recommendations might be to, step by step, try to get away from the computer. So not involve their computer in their life, so that they're not even tempted to go on it. Try to help them get through it. In terms of what's the best strategy, I would say more of a cognitive behavioral approach to kind of restructure your thoughts, and then hopefully that'll in turn change your behavior.
Changing your behavior is up to you. Instead of spending time on WoW, try to finish your homework or chores as soon as you get home. Take this time to spend with your friends in real life instead of virtually. This can help improve your communication skills as well as your personal health. Addiction can be dangerous, but don't let it consume your life. It's just a game.